Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm on my lunch break. Let me wait, give some few minutes for some people to come in. Give a few people minutes. Great day, great day, great day. Great day, great day, great day. Great day, great day, great day. What up, my YouTube family? What up, my YouTube family? Come on in, come on in, come on in. I wanted to take this time to let's talk about trauma. Have you ever dealt with trauma? If you have, and if you are, and if you do, and if you did, leave a comment in the comment section below so we can have a conversation. And also, if you haven't already, if you're new to this channel, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment so we can connect. We're family, of course, you know. But I wanted to jump on here and speak or talk about this book that I am currently reading or have been reading. And it's Sarah Jakes Roberts' Power Moves. And the first thing that I highlighted when I started reading this book, which resonated so well, and I also have it in on my little sticky. And she says, I'm just going to read the thing in full in its entirety, and then I'll let you know what resonated with me. It says, when you are unable to connect the dots between who you sense you could become and who you presently are, it doesn't just cause internal frustration, it renders you powerless. You don't defend yourself when misunderstood. And 9 times out of 10, most of us don't defend ourselves when we're misunderstood because we find ourselves being defensive. And and who wants to be defensive? It says you don't trust that your perspective can add value, which is true. You downplay your ideas and convince yourself that maintaining a status quo is better than introducing someone new. So we downplay our thoughts, we downplay our feelings, because for me, I am a people pleaser, so therefore I rather please someone else than please myself. Have you ever done that? Do you do that? Like your thing is, let me go ahead and do this for this person and do this for that person, but that person doesn't do it for you, but you become that people pleasing person. And it also says, you allow the things you believe you can make better to stay the same. And as a result, you are not the only one rendered powerless, but your environment is less potent too. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going over a book that I'm reading, you guys. It's Sarah Jakes Roberts' Power Move. And this book is real powerful. And I was just speaking on like the trauma that we as people deal with on a daily basis, especially now. You know, we have a lot of pressures of life, and if you went through trauma when you were younger, then that's only added on trauma. So I was just reading some things from the introduction of her book that resonated with me. Let me know if it resonates with you. I'll read it again just in case for those who just tapped in. And hi, how are you? Hi from India, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my page. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell so the next time you can log on. But anyway, I'm going to finish reading it. It says, you allow the things you believe you can make better to stay the same. As a result, you are not the only one rendered powerless, but the environment is too. So meaning the people around you becomes powerless too, because if you are an enabler, then, and if you're doing everything for the people that don't appreciate the things that you do, or the force that you are in their life, then they become reliant on you. So And then it ends with, the only thing worse than being powerless is falling for the illusion that the power can be amassed by what you have instead of who you are willing to become. So you're pretty much focused on the things that you have and not on the things that, or the things that you can become. So another thing that I highlighted in this was, and if it resonates with you, let me know in the comment section if it resonates with you. I'm trying to read my comments. Yeah, let's chat. It says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Right? It is our, like, some people are scared to shine bright. Some people like to stay in the dark. Why is that? It says, we ask ourselves, who am I? The brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous, actually, who are you not to be? Who are you not to be? Who are you not to be? There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We are all born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us. It is in all of us. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same as we liberate it from our fear. So as we liberate from being fearful of people, places, and things, some people don't want you to be fearful. Some people don't want you to have that light. Why is that? We don't have time to figure that out. All you need to know is that God sees your light. He has a purpose in all of us, and it's up to us to fulfill that purpose, right or wrong. Right. So yeah, so let's go. You guys, I was listening to, I don't know, I'm on this inner spiritual healing journey. I'm trying to process a lot of the things that I've dealt with, a lot of the people that I dealt with. I'm trying to take it all in and no longer be angry about it. I no longer want to be upset about it. I no longer want to keep on pointing a finger about it. I just want to heal from it. And a part of healing from it is, well, what I took into play was, I never ever read the Bible. I never ever read the Bible because the Bible is, I feel, is too, I don't really understand it. Hi. Love you back. Thank you. But I don't really understand the Bible. And so I'm taking my time to read different scriptures, but I find myself taking someone else's thought of the scripture, and if it resonates with me, it resonates with me. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But Sarah Jake Roberts is one of the people that I listen to, and everything that she says resonates with me. So I had a couple of things highlighted. So here's a question. Here's a question that I have for you guys. I look gentile and intelligent. Oh, thank you. I feel like I am very intelligent. And no, I'm sorry that you don't have it in English. I'm sorry. But I'm very intelligent. I don't quite know what gentile means, but I'm reading a book, in case you just tapped on. I'm reading a book. And let me know what your thoughts on it. Do you guys read? And if you do read, what kind of books do you read? What helps you out when you're trying to self-heal yourself? What I'm trying to read the comments as they go. But one of the things in here, your days of faking it until you make it is over. Your days of faking it till you make it is over because of social media. You cannot fake it. You cannot fake it. And what is making it? Can someone explain what is making it? What is making it? Okay, so another thing that the first chapter, what I like about her book, right? This first chapter is called Clap Down. And at the end of the chapter, I highlight things that resonate with me. See, I highlight things that resonate with me. I highlight these things that resonate with me in her book. And then at the end of her chapter, she has a thing that's called Flip the Switch. And then Flip the Switch, she has an outline of the chapter, right? And then you have to, there's a question, you marinate, you activate, and you pray. I have to work on my prayer. I have to work on learning how to pray every morning, every night. I need to learn on that. But at the end of at the end of chapter 1, it's called Flip the Switch. And at the end of chapter 1, it says, earlier we talked about how I marinate on things before I activate them in my life. Marination is when I begin to consider the pivot I need to make sense. To make, and the moment of action is when I flip the switch on. So she's pretty much saying the marination part is when you consider the pivot, right? That's the marination part, is when you consider the pivot. Leave a comment, you guys. Let's connect. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me grow, okay? Let's all connect. We are family. We are unity. We are one, YouTubers. Let's go. And then it says, as much as I like you, it says, so you marinated first, and then the moment of activation is when I flip on the switch. So whenever you feel like you want to marinate and start doing the work, you marinate it. And then when you're ready to do the work, you flip that switch on. You flip it on and you activate it. So flipping the switch on is activating your healing process, right? Right. So as much as I like you to be able to dive right into being your most confident, powerful self, I also know that lasting changes takes time, and a little marination ain't never hurt nobody. That goes to show you, like, too, on a YouTube channel, we are so quick to want to monetize. I like to post, period. I like to connect with other people outside of my norm, outside of my comfort zone, because you never know who you may connect with outside of the country, inside of the country, outside of the state, city to city, coast to coast. So you want the quick, fast process. You want that quick, I'm gonna do, it never works out that way. It never, you have to go through the process that you need to go through. But anyway, you marinate it first, let it marinate in your system, let it marinate all up in your mind, let it marinate in your spirit, let it marinate in your soul, and then and when you're ready, you activate it. That's when you start your journey of self-healing. That's when you start, what am I gonna do to try to make any circumstance better? What have I learned from the circumstance? What can I do to make this situation, or make a situation better? How can I be a better friend? How can I be a better mother? How can I be a better sister? How can I be a better me? You have to be a better you before you can be a better mother, sister, cousin, aunt, whatever the case may be. You have to be a better you. Thank you. Thank you from India. The love is real. I appreciate it. And again, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so the next time I post or go live, we can have a conversation. So after you activate, then you pray. You pray. You stay prayed up, because God is listening to everything. He knows everything. He's watching everything we do. He's seeing the lessons that you're learning, the lessons that he needs to send your way if you're not getting that lesson. Like, because sometimes, like, I've noticed that even in my studies, and in my promise to do better, I seem to sometimes get distracted. I get distracted and I fall back, and then I think about it again. But there was something that a pastor Jamal Bryant has said. There were so many different quotes that he said that resonated so bad. I'm going to come back on the next live I go on. I'm going to let you guys know what he said. But he made so much sense in the things that he said. But in this chapter, let me just read to you a couple of things that I highlighted that resonated with me. And maybe it will resonate with you. Hi, India. Do you speak English? Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. So one of the things that resonates with me is this. Tell me what you think about this quote. The only thing more frightening than being powerless is the fear of how being powerful may disrupt your environment. What does that does that mean? How can we break that down? How can we break that down? The only thing more frightening than being powerless is the fear of how being powerful may disrupt the environment. Is that because some people who have power take advantage of the power that they have, and they can take that power and do wrong with the power, right? Is that? I think that's it. It also says, let's let this sink in, right? Can you let this sink in? And say this loud. Say it real loud. Can you let this sink in? Let's say this really, really loud. Power is flowing in my direction. This is something that we need to believe. We need to have ourselves believe in. Power is flowing in our direction, in my direction. No matter how much disarray you are experiencing or how dull the routine is that you are trapped in, power is still flowing in our or my direction. There was another quote in here in chapter 1. Being courageously authentic. Are you courageously authentic? Let me know in the comments if you are courageously authentic. So she gives you a little breakdown. She said, let's lay down some groundwork first of all. Shall we? She asked a question. There is no breakthrough without breakdown. That's deep. That is deep. There is no breakthrough without breakdown. You have to break down before you have breakthrough. If you don't cry, if you don't release, if you don't speak and talk to God and ask him for his guidance or his thoughts, he will send you a message. Oh, trust me, he will send you a message. He will let you know. He will speak to you in ways that you don't even know that he's speaking to you. But those things that you feel that things aren't being said to you, you feel it, that's him speaking to you. If you feel something is wrong, that's God telling you something wrong. If you feel, oh, that is the right decision to make, that is the right decision to make, he is speaking to you. Trust and believe me, I know. I have so much testimony to tell you. But are you courageously authentic? You need to ask yourself that. Analyze where you experience a breakdown between your most powerful self and the fixture of the wall of your life that you have become. So it's pretty much telling you to go back and look at your life and just analyze. And if need be to break down. And yeah. There is so many things in this book. If you haven't, and I just want to read one more. This is actually in chapter 1 as well. All of us are messy in some way. We all have messy sides to us, right? But not all of us embark on the journey of trusting that there is a power in our mess. There is a power in our mess when we're messy. There is a power in our mess when we are messy. Do you want to be messy? I don't want to be messy. I want to have a free spirit. I'm a people pleaser, but I no longer want to please people in that type of way who don't deserve to be pleased. Let me know what you think in a comment about my little lunch break rant. And, speaking with you guys in this book that I'm currently reading, Power Moves by Sarah Jessica. Why I keep saying Jessica? Why the hell do I keep saying Jessica? Sarah Jake Roberts. I've been getting tongue-tied a lot, y'all. Bear with me. But I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys for logging on to listen to me rant. If you listen to the whole video, I appreciate you. If you haven't already, again, click that subscribe button. Like, share, comment. Let's connect. Because life is out here lifing. And every now and then you need to connect with other people. Positive vibes only. Great energy only. And I will talk to you next time. And I am out. Happy Tuesday. And everybody have a blessed and prosperous day on purpose. And again, if you haven't already, go ahead and get this book by Sarah Jake Roberts. Sarah Jake Roberts. Power Moves. It's a power move.